So, my name is Reggie Nesbit, and I'm the chief announcer here at WSBF. Today we have something special for you guys. We have a little sit and chat with a prominent band on the up and coming that I got to know them a little bit before we started this, but we're gonna get to kind of pick their brain a little bit, figure out their musical journey, how they came to be a band, and really just things of that nature. But they're from Spartanburg, started by brothers Landon and Cade Rojas. Is that how you pronounce it?
Yeah.
Ooh, I just got down the first try. And they started forming this musical collective they call Lovely World, and then added on Daniel and I think you guys
Michael.
have
Yeah,
Michael.
he's not
Okay,
here now, but-
and who's not here right now. But without further ado, this is Lovely World, and it's great to meet you guys. You guys want to introduce yourself? Go ahead.
Hey, I'm Landon. I'm the singer, and I play guitar.
I'm Cade, and I'm on the drums.
I'm Daniel. I play lead guitar. I've been in the band about a year. It's been a great experience so far.
Yeah, and then Michael, our bass player, could not make it.
Unfortunate. But shout out to Mike.
Yeah.
But let's start from the beginning. Like, I talked about how it was just you guys at first.
Yeah.
What time period did that look like? And when did you, knew you wanted to create a band and stuff like that? And then kind of when Daniel came on and stuff.
We started the band probably like the end of high school.
Mm-hmm.
And basically, I got a guitar because I got a guitar when I was like 17, I think. No, I was younger than that. I was like 13, actually. But we started the band when I was like 17.
Mm. How old are you now?
23.
Gotcha.
20. Dude, I forget.
Cool. I'm 22.
24, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, in high school, we started playing for like 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
Then kind of got somewhat all right, I guess.
Yeah, I always call it like a garage band startup.
Mm-hmm.
Like, none of us played. Daniel, me and Landon, on one hand, we never played music before in our life. Yeah. So, like, we literally just, he grabbed a guitar, and at the time, we were just, doing nothing but, playing sports. So, it was not in our blood at all.
Wow.
But, we fell in love with it. And then...
well, the fact you said that, we didn't grow up with, music in the house.
Yeah, musical,
Yeah, we didn't grow up, my mom was like disco. You know what I mean? So, not songwriters and stuff like that. So, I mean, but we did, grow up, being creative, I guess. You know what I mean? We made, home movies and stuff like that. And, so I guess I kind of, bled into, being creative.
Gotcha.
Making music, you know what I mean?
Gotcha.
But, I mean, I guess we're going that's far back. I don't know what was the question we're talking about. When we
No,
started
just
talking
and then, kind of when Daniel came in. So you guys started Lovely World. I don't know if you guys had the name already or where that came from.
We did it. So we had it for that was not English. We had it for 2 years. And then so we ended up getting Michael on the band, and he's our bass player, and we actually found him from a show that him and Daniel were actually playing in. So, we needed a bass player at the time, and Michael and Daniel were in the same band, and we actually just drafted Michael, basically.
Yeah.
We hit him up, and he was interested, and we, got together. And then over time, we needed we had another spot open for Daniel, and he filled the role perfectly.
Gotcha.
So.
Gotcha. Did you know what you were getting yourself into when you joined?
I had no idea. It's been crazy.
That's crazy. That's crazy to think about. When you guys have the core band, right, and then you go out to get somebody else you need. How you guys have a process to finding those type of people, to find if you need a bassist, or is it you just throw the hat out there, see who responds to you? Who responded first?
I think Landon's the one that hit him up.
Yeah, because I remember seeing Daniel in a really good band. I remember seeing Daniel and being like, this dude's very good. We got to get him in the band. You know what I mean? And, basically that. And then I messaged him, and he was like, yeah, dude. So I was like, hell yeah.
It just kind of worked out probably for the better that they were in the same band, too. They were in a band together, so I guess, that would make them more comfortable and everything, and then it just kind of came together.
Well, I was more of a parasite attached to Michael. We've actually been in 3 bands together over the years.
Parasite.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
We've got a history together, so to say.
you guys talked about how you weren't always like, you didn't have like a musical like family or something that you came from, or something where everybody was like doing music and you guys maybe in band or something.
Yeah.
Where did your musical like inspiration come from? Did you guys listen to music a lot? As far as like,
No, to be honest.
It's so I don't know. It's interesting to me because I don't know where the heck it came from. But
I don't know. I got into the Beatles, like big time. I guess like into high school. You know what I mean? And then I guess I kind of went backwards. You know what I mean? Because I liked like the mainstream music. You know what I mean? Yeah. And then I got into like just kind of like realizing like all this old music is amazing. You know what I mean? I was like, I don't know why I've never listened to this. You know what I mean? All this stuff. Yeah. And so I kind of like started with the Beatles, went to Doors, and kind of just like literally worked my way back because I had no history of like anything when it comes to music. Wow. And not like, like
you kind of did your like 10,000 hours or 100,000 hours of like immersing yourself into
I guess
the whole culture, and it's like you're like kind of understanding now where you can take it. You know, for you guys as a whole. So
and it kind of still feels like we're at the very beginning. You know what I mean? But like it's like to say like, oh yeah, I still feel like we're kind of learning. Yeah. Like an assload of things. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like it feels like we're just starting. You know what I mean? But I don't know. Yeah. I don't know where I'm going with that, but yeah. So
you started with buying the guitar and everything, and then you kind of joined on.
Yeah, because I remember at first I really thought that guitar was annoying.
Oh yeah. Well, I didn't know how to play it. So.
This was just like before I even thought about playing. But like, I mean, he got good quick, and like you could tell that like the songs were really coming together. And then so finally I picked up drums, and we just started.
Wow. So how was it like working, like being related and working like in a band, in a business, and kind of like making like, you know, a living from this?
I'd say it's easy to like lock on the same vision, but along the way there's a lot of arguments.
And they're probably petty. They're not too serious, but they're, you know, that's good stuff though. As far as like influences go, did you guys have like influences like when you guys started like playing and stuff like that you know you kind of looked up to or inspired by?
Dude, it constantly changes, man. You know what I mean? Like I guess
you started with the Beatles.
Start with the Beatles, but like Jeff Buckley, he's a massive influence.
Yeah.
But we all have our own different influences. You know what I mean? Like he listens to Foo Fighters. He listens like a bunch of different bands. You know what I mean? It all constantly
I guess it does all change because I really liked like Nirvana. I liked more 90s grunge. Yeah. At the time, like when we started, it was like Nirvana, Foo Fighters, and there were a few more. And then I guess what would you say that yours?
I only listen to Steely Dan. That's the only thing.
We got to get you a Steely Dan album.
No, I mean I listen to really everything. I think some of the influences I was trying to bring to the table with this were more like Queens of the Stone Age, Kaius kind of stuff.
I do love them.
Maybe some more like Radiohead kind of vibes.
Dude, Radiohead's amazing.
Those are solid, bro. Definitely. You guys played a couple of shows now. I mean, you guys are like a young band, but you guys have done a lot of shows. Was there any venue in particular that was like one of your favorite that you would definitely go back to?
We played this show with Dirty Honey and where was that?
The Loft.
Georgia.
Yeah, it was in Atlanta.
Georgia. That was sick. Okay. That was I think that's my favorite so far. I don't know why. It just felt like there was a magic to it. You know what I mean? But I mean, we still haven't been able to play a lot recently because like
COVID. Yeah.
So I mean, it's like
how did that kind of affected y'all like when COVID and stuff hit? Like, where were you guys before, and then when COVID was, versus where you could have been? Like, how did that like?
I think we had like we were at the time, but right before COVID hit, we had we just toured to LA, and then we were about to tour to New York for like a showcase kind of tour, which like we had like a bunch of labels coming to see us at like this showcase event up in New York. But then like literally like a week before we left, like that's when New York just shut down like completely because they got like hit the hardest. Yeah. And then but honestly, it was like at the time I don't know if we were ready. I think it was like kind of meant to be.
Like a blessing in disguise.
Yeah. 100%. Because I feel like nowadays I feel like musically and anything that's like an art form, I feel like should be done independently. You know what I mean? Because to be honest, because I don't think
strong advocate of that.
because I don't think you should go about trying to mix in with these like corporations and stuff. Because I don't think they have your best interest in art. You know what I mean? So I mean, to be honest, I don't want to do anything with a label. Don't want to do anything. You know what I mean? Nothing like that.
Yeah.
I kind of want to I think we can build this independently. You know what I mean? And just do our own thing and really tour and just bust it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
I just don't want to get involved with that kind of stuff. But
yeah, it kind of cleared
it goes over
our vision, I guess. You know what I mean? So it's
I agree. Like, I definitely agree. Like, you guys have this momentum going that you're already doing yourself.
Yeah.
Why not keep it going and keep doing as much as you can, you know, until you necessarily need a label or something.
I mean, it's like today, I feel like everything a label offers, it's like technology nowadays allows you to just do it yourself. Like, you can build your own team. Like, if you can, like, market yourself easily, because, I mean, social media is how everybody's marketing themselves. And then I guess the main thing a label would do is, like, funding. Like,
yeah.
But, I mean...
It's like a bank.
Just get along.
The question was about... What was the question again?
No, I
don't know. We started ratting on
your label, and I
was,
just go off into this other thing, but...
It was what was your favorite venue?
Yeah.
And it was
just
the craziness of how we got to it. It's funny.
Oh.
But, no, that's... What y'all were saying was facts.
Yeah.
Like, you know, it's interesting you're talking about, like, social media and stuff. Apparently, at one of your shows, like, someone proposed or something like that, or
that was actually...
tell me about that. That opened my eyes. Do you think, like, the music influenced them?
This girl, we have a song called "You Know, Darling," and this she said it's like she tells us it's her favorite song. So we had a show and we had like this like a DIY type of show, like we threw it our own like ourselves.
Yeah.
And they asked if they could do like a proposal before, and we were like, yeah.
Wow.
I mean,
Well, she didn't. Yeah.
Well, she didn't. No. Yeah.
But like,
because we know Daniel, because he's
the guy's name is Daniel.
Yeah, the guy's name. And he's came to a lot of shows. He's a really cool guy. So I mean, we're like, yeah, dude, for sure.
Yeah, man, that's crazy. Was that the show that you guys were saying was the best?
No, that was
Oh, what was that?
That was in Atlanta.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Do you guys have any like dream venues you would like to play at? Like, one day on your bucket list?
Probably be in like England. Or, like,
you guys
know,
have been
UK.
overseas yet? Have you been?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Okay.
It's just those venues over there. Just the energy is at least for rock music. I mean, you see it, but like, I don't know. There's just that energy there is not the same here.
I like to play at Red Rocks. I feel like the vibe there would be cool. Or like, I think it's the Caverns, the new place in Nashville. That'd be really cool.
No, I haven't seen
That sounds dope. Nashville is like freaking music central, like, for real. So I know that would be cool. We talked about COVID a little bit. You guys, who manages you guys as far as like?
Vicky Hamilton.
Okay.
She
she's pretty. I think she's pretty. Got a little buzz to her.
Yeah. She came from like a lot of hard work. Like she started, or she moved to LA, and then she managed. Her first bands were Guns N' Roses and Motley Crue.
Wow.
And then I think she was a management consultant for Poison. And then there was one other big one, I think Stryker.
No,
I think, but I
cannot remember.
But yeah, that's where like she came from.
Wow.
And then we actually ended up running into her at I don't know, it was like a festival that I don't even think we were gonna do it. Like we were really thinking of not even doing that festival, and then like a week before we like looked at like the people that were gonna be there, and like we were like,
it'd be sick to hook up with her.
we were like, dude, this a lot of legit people are about to be here. Like we gotta do good.
Wow.
And we actually lost our bass player right before that.
Oh my gosh. So, what has it been like working with her? Like, I know that with a track list like that, she brings probably something different to the table.
Her
working with her.
Her like determination and like I feel like her vision is like she wants us to be a very successful band. So, I mean I guess
Yeah.
that energy definitely like brings a lot to the table, helps
Yeah.
drive things forward. You know.
Yeah, and the fact that like I'm all over the place. You know what I mean, like mentally when it comes to like stuff like
As
writing
we are.
songs and stuff, dude. All I think about is just like writing music and stuff. So I mean, to have someone who's like puts like the tracks, you know,
Yeah.
like the railroad down, so like you have awareness, like a direction. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That helps
Yeah.
a lot. Yeah.
Yeah. Let me just make sure we get on time. Okay, we good. Yeah, we good. Nah, that's cool, man. As far as music, what was the favorite song that y'all written, or who does the writing? Do you guys, is it like a collaborative effort, or does one person do writing, one person kind of does
Yeah.
lyrics, or?
I'll let you explain. He's more of definitely the lyrics.
Okay.
Right. Definitely.
Like melody and like, I guess like the song part. You know what I mean? Like the melody lyrics. Yeah, I do. But I mean, like it happens like 1,000 different ways. You know what I mean? Like there's some way like there's no like fixed way to do it. Because like recently, like we just wrote a song like off of Michael's bass riff. You know what I mean? So like it could go anywhere. You know what I mean?
Right.
Or start with a drum beat that Cade makes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's
Just-
changing, but I mean, I don't know.
Usually just whatever
just
comes
all
the
over
most
the place.
natural.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know, at
Well-
the time.
What song was the best process in making it, do you guys think?
Huh.
If there is one.
Personally, I think it's one that we haven't released yet.
Yeah.
That we recorded with a producer named Rick Parker.
Which one's Burning Down there?
Yeah,
That one?
yeah. I think. I
Yeah,
really
there
like
is a good one that like
Yeah.
it just
God,
that one's very
yeah. This is-
atmospheric. I don't know
Yeah.
if that's a word, but yeah,
Yeah.
it's like a whole experience. I feel like I do like
Yeah.
that one a lot.
Yeah. That's what's up. You guys talked about your favorite performance / venue. Like, that would be...
Yeah, I guess the Loft would be.
The Loft.
Yeah.
I always really like the Orange Bill because I mean it's such a like
For real.
that venue. Like when we were in high school and we didn't know what we were doing, we were trying to get into that
Yeah.
venue and like
Yeah.
so and like they were like "Pfft, like who are you guys? But like,
Wow.
I mean. But like
And they
I mean,
still
those
do that too, but I
those
mean-
people are they're good guys, very good guys. But like, but it was very cool to feel like we passed like a stepping
Yeah.
stone. Like
I
getting into
imagine,
that
man.
venue, just because like I always like saw great bands play. there.
It's like you got to like the top of the pyramid or something. Like you're like,
Yeah.
the show is like the validation that you guys
Yeah,
been
like
working
we got
towards.
to another level.
Yeah.
Like now let's keep going.
It's like I'm on the same stage that I just saw King Giz on 2 years ago.
Yeah.
I'm freaking out. I think my personal favorite show that we've done recently would be the first of our 2 recent shows at the Radio Room in Greenville. That was pretty hype, I
There
think.
were a lot
Yeah,
of
that
people
was
there.
cool.
Those were a special moment for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a lot of people there.
Man. You guys, well, speaking of shows, you guys have like a pre-ritual, something like you do before the show starts?
Drugs? No, I'm joking. I'm joking. No,
Yeah.
we just, I don't know, we kind of just hang out,
Yeah, we're gonna have to end up.
making some. Yeah,
Yeah,
gotta get some
'cause-
sage, man. Gotta do something, know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah, because it's like there is that when you don't like reset yourself and focus, it's easy to like I guess for your mind to like get away.
Wander.
Yeah, to wander when the show
Crazy.
starts. I mean, like it is important to honestly have that time before the show where you can like isolate yourself.
And you like can, it's kind of hard to like, I feel like with the crowd and just the noise surrounding
Yeah.
a show.
Especially like now I understand why bands have green rooms because like I mean like the way it's like you want that, lack of better words, you want that show to just go the best that it can possibly go, but
Right.
like but it's hard to like get in that zone
Mm-hmm.
if a lot of people are kind of like, which I mean like they're all supportive, like there's nothing wrong with, but like I don't know.
Yeah,
It's like,
no, definitely, like-
that pre-show ritual is important.
Like, this is not a typical job where it's like you have tons of people watching you
Yeah.
do stuff.
You
So
need
it's
that
like,
bit of meditation
Yeah.
beforehand.
yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. Does it ever feel like a job?
No.
I hope it doesn't feel like a job.
Yeah.
Hey.
I don't think so. I don't know, the business part, like, I guess, yeah. Because you gotta stay on top of that.
Yeah, I guess there are things
Yeah.
that you have to do that you don't want to do with it. Like,
Mhm.
I mean, like as an example, like writing the music is like the most enjoyable part and like delivering that music. You know, like, but
at the same time, I feel like it still hasn't like like I said, like COVID kind of like I have a big ambitions not with this and stuff like obviously like from how I'm talking, I guess, but like but like with growth and stuff, you know what I mean, like I still feel like it's kind of at the beginning, you know what I mean? So I feel like progress, like it hasn't gotten to a point where it's gonna feel like a job because there's not enough of the business side to really like hone in on, you know what I mean?
That was a real way to say that. Like you got to do something that you love doing, and then the money will follow. That's what they always say.
Yeah. Exactly.
So, I think you guys really agree with that. As far as the future, as we get towards the end, what's next? Like, what do you guys have coming up as far as new music? Maybe a new album. Sure. I saw on your Spotify page you only had singles. Yeah. Is there an album in the works?
No.
Okay. No, there's probably a reason behind that, I'm guessing.
No. We're almost finished with our studio, and then we plan on releasing like 2 albums worth of like singles this year. You know what I mean? It's like I guess albums worth. So I mean like music wise. Yeah. Like.
So you're still giving the people. Okay.
Yeah. But like it's all gonna be released in singles form. You know what I mean? Because I just feel like that's the template nowadays. You know what I mean? I just don't feel like you need. I don't think no one buys albums anymore. Really, you know what I mean?
That's true.
I mean,
I don't know. What do you think? Do you? I guess.
I mean, some people do.
I guess
maybe
it is split. But. When you listen to new music, because I mean, I know some people do this. Do you click on like singles of the most popular, or do you go to a certain album and you like start that album from the beginning and go through it?
I take albums as the artist's like mind story in like music form.
I like that. And that's how it should be.
Yeah, and that's only reason that I say albums over singles, because I feel like with singles, you don't. Some artists, they just like do like just like a single just to put it out there. Yeah. Like no reasoning behind it. When like people have albums, it feels like, okay, this is like your musical like a commentary. So I'm gonna listen to you. I'm gonna like divulge it. But then albums sometimes are the same thing as singles, where people might just like put whatever they want on an album, and then like that's I feel like you guys like now I'm getting understanding more, because you're using your singles as to get your point across and get like what you want to get out there, without like having the pressures of putting out an album and stuff with like the same songs that will be on the singles already or something like that.
Exactly. Like I feel like I'm all over the place, like music, like and with musically too. Like we're always changing, so I mean, like to put it to one thing is kind of like one album. I don't know.
It wouldn't have the same cohesiveness. I feel if it were shoved into an album together. Yeah. But I mean, we're not to say that we wouldn't ever write an album in the future. Okay. I don't think if we ever had the inspiration to do a more cohesive piece.
Exactly. You would just be forcing it if you dropped the album like right now.
Yeah,
like,
it wouldn't work.
Yeah, it would definitely be forced.
And
like
that's
right now,
that's definitely a good way to go. You guys did have a single come out recently called "Cigarette." Tell us about what that song is kind of about, and I don't know, what was your process writing that one?
Honestly, that's an older song. That was we had that song finished like 2 years ago.
Really? Okay.
And we just recently recorded, I guess, like 6 months ago. Cool. But yeah, it's I don't know where I was going with that, but yeah, it's
like what, like the meaning behind this one.
Oh, the meaning? Oh, well. I don't know if it's appropriate for this. But
I mean, if you guys want to listen to "Cigarette," please listen to "Cigarette." It's a great song. I heard it. That's really all the questions I have for you guys. And for the viewers out there, this is "Cigarette" by Lovely World, playing right now.
watches over me. All she will ever see inside these walls, all my love inside our bathroom stall. All my love, 'cause after all, it's all from the war that she's seen. Outside these roads, I'll find love when she's growing old. I'll find warmth when she's feeling cold. So she stares violently. She won't ever see outside these walls. I'll find love inside a bathroom stall, or inside his blue jean overalls. So he stares violently. Patiently